Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. In this one we're going to go over the NBA Saturday, May 25th between the Boston Celtics and Indiana Pacers. This is game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals. And as you can see, the odds are on your screen. The best odds are the current odds. The opening odds are literally the opening odds. And Boston is minus 4,000 starting on the opening odds. And the Indiana is positive 1,200 as an underdog opening, but those are just the opening odds, considering Boston's been so dominant in this series. Currently it's at minus 270 for Boston, plus 230 for Indiana, and we're going to refresh the page. This was as of a few hours ago. We're going to refresh the page and see where the odds are at the end of this video. But the spread is currently at 7.5. Boston 7 points, 7-point favorites, 7.5-point favorites, depending on the sports book you go with. And the total's 222.5, the same thing as the opening currently. More than likely it'll stay around there, depending upon, of course, it'll adjust based off where the money is going. But yeah, let's get started with the decode here. Let me pull up my notes. All right, game 3, Boston, Indiana. Opening odds minus negative 4,000, plus 1,200 for Indiana. 4,000, these are just reduction. 4,000 reduces to 400, which reduces to 40, which reduces to 4. Separate the integers, add them together. Same thing with this one. Separate the integers, add them together. 200 plus 1 is 201. 120 plus 0 is 120. 12 plus 0 plus 0 is 12. 1 plus 2 plus 0 plus 0, excuse me, equals 3. And the current odds minus 270 plus 230 are on the screen. Opening odds are always the most telling. Remember that. That's what we apply to our decodes. Boston 7-point favorites, 7.5-point favorites. 222.5 is the total. Game with 220 days left in the year. Boston equals 22. Let me show you that. Boston right here equals 22. And the game is with 220 days left in the year, May 25th. On a leap year, Boston head coach can get 22nd playoff win versus Pacers, and Pacers equals 22 in Chaldean. I'm going to show you both of those. Pacers equals 22 in Chaldean, as you can see right here. That is ancient Babylonian Gematria, still applies to this day. And the Celtics head coach, Mazzulla, can get his 22nd victory in the postseason, as you can see right there. Indiana opening money line plus 1,200. 12 plus 0 plus 0 equals 12. Boston head coach can get 12th loss of the playoffs versus Pacers. Pacers equals 37, the 12th prime number. Let me show you that. He's 21 and 11. He can get his 12th loss. Pacers equals 37. 37 is the 12th prime number, as you can see right there. Indiana head coach can get 25th loss on 25th day of the month. And month equals 25 is the 25th of May. Indiana head coach can get 25th loss as Indiana head coach. Right here, he's 26. Carlisle, he's 26 in 24. He can get his 25th loss on the 25th day of the month. And if you look at month, equals 25 in the most reduced cipher as well. Now let's look at where the money is going in this one. This is based off global sportsbook averages. 44% going in favor of Boston, 56% going in favor of Indiana, 37% going in favor of Boston, 63% going in favor of Indiana in this one. Moneyline percentage of bets, 86% in favor of Boston, 14% in favor of Indiana, 62% in favor of Boston on the money, 38% in favor of Indiana. Total overs are getting 97% over above this 222.5. Overs are getting 98% of the money, 97% of the bets, dominating once again. And yeah, pretty much highest goes pretty much all postseason. The overs have been getting most of the money, and the overs have pretty much been winning. Totals do not count against sports books because people do not bet as much on the totals. So it may have the same value as the spreads, as I'll show you right here. It may have the same value as the spreads, like negative 110, minus 105, minus 115, something like that. As you can see right here, minus 110, minus 110. But it's not the same value, believe it or not, because the totals do not get as much money circulating as the spreads do. But yeah, let's refresh this page real quick. Let's see, have the odds changed? The odds are still the same, as you can see right there, minus 270 plus 230. But obviously they more than likely will change before the game starts. But yeah, as it stands right here, Boston, they're not massive favorites, which is kind of mind-boggling. Minus 270, even though they've practically dominated the playoffs and they're getting dominated the series, and they're getting most of the bets and the money currently, but they're not getting a whole lot of money, only 62%. Indiana could very well win this game, but they are getting most of the spread bets, which makes it difficult to go with Indiana only because of this. But it's all about where the sharps go in late. If the sharps go at Indiana at home on the money line, and this stays around the same 56%, 63% of the money, Indiana could win this game, because Boston is not massive favorites considering they've dominated this series. Minus 4,000 to start off to negative 270. That's a sizable difference, even though you can't really go 100% off the compare the opening to the current. But for a dominant team, minus 270 is relatively low against this team game 3. But as it stands, minus 270. If this increases, you're safe. Boston is a safe bet. If they get around 300, minus 300, Boston is pretty much a safe bet, especially if this 86% holds up and this increases to about 65, which it'll go up more than likely, the percentage of bets. If it doesn't go up, that's where Indiana could get very dangerous. A dangerous pick to go with as an underdog and make some extra money. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. I've been Scott. Pray every day. Join the Patreon. All my picks are in the description. or in the Patreon. All of this will be in the description. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.